Hello, Netizens. My name is Josh, aka ultraplayer, and I am your coach of the Philly Soldier. Welcome, one and all, back again to the APA. This is going to be our Season 5, Week 9 battle breakdown, I should say, for our battle versus Miticus and the Boston Beedrills. So, what you need to know is that on the last turn of our game between me and Miticus, because we did play, he powered off his DS or something, and it ended up torching the game, and the replay didn't get saved, even though the turn animation is completed, and it was decided who won. Unfortunately, I didn't get a replay, so I couldn't, get the thing done, and then he had to go, and then we never got another chance to meet up and recreate the battle, and it wasn't going to happen anyway, because I did not want to recreate the battle, and I don't think he did either. But, next thing, I was going to do something really fun. I was going to do, like, MS Paint, and I was going to reenact the battle, and unfortunately, that didn't happen, because I had to stay over 4 hours at work, again, for like the 100th time, but problems that are not yours. So I had to, I ended up not having time to do my MS Paint stuff and all that stuff, so I'm just going to quickly go over what happened and everything, and I'm sorry that there's no game for you. I know a lot of you are disappointed, but here's what happened. If you didn't watch the Team Builder, what you need to know is that we brought... I can't show you what we brought because I already have a team going for Gator for week 10. So if you don't know what we brought was, if you didn't see the Team Builder, we brought a Specs Kingdra with double dual stab. We brought a Pelipper with 3 attacks, one being U-turn and Roost. With the Damprock, we brought Leader Steering, which was Yachi Berry, and it was a HY Scarf Bluff. It had max HP, it had 4 attacks. We had Mega Man Electric with Rain Dance, Volt Switch Thunder, Hidden Power Water. We had Gothitelle, which was Specs, Trick, 3 attacks, and made to trap Mega Venusaur. And then we had Ferrothorn, which was bulky and had like Thunder Wave and Gyro Ball and Stealth Rocks, and I wanted to get a procs with it. So there's that. What he ended up bringing, on the other hand, was... What did he end up bringing? He brought Heatran, he brought Diggersby, he brought Haxorus, he brought Mega Venusaur, he brought Silvally Electric, and he brought... Let me see here. What did he bring? He brought those 5. He brought... Mega Venusaur, Heatran, Diggersby, Haxorus, Claydol, and Silvally, alright? So anyway, how the game went was I led off with my Pelipper, and he led off with his Claydol, and not wanting to get buffed by a Z or a Charge Beam or anything, I switched out, and he switched out, so immediately I knew. Also, this is all from memory with no replay, being able to look back at it. I switched out, and I saw that I switched out faster, and then he switched out, and I know that, wow. I know that I was faster then, and that he has no way to threaten me, and I went into my Ferrothorn as he went into his something, and I think I got up rocks, which is nice. Maybe? I don't know. He didn't bring Weavile, by the way. He didn't bring Weavile. I was like terrified to hell of Weavile. But once I saw no Weavile, I knew the team was going to work pretty well. But anyway, I think I got up rocks. I think I might not have. I don't remember. And basically what happened was, it was just a little bit of back and forth. Me playing very safe because I didn't really need to. Going into ones that I think could check his mons. If he brought in Tran, I went into Pelipper. If he brought into Diggersby, I would either go Ferrothorn or Landorus or something along those lines. I played safe because I didn't really need to do anything other than play safe. And eventually, I got Pelipper in on something to reset the rain. I clicked U-turn as he went into Mega Venusaur, or regular Venusaur because I hadn't Mega Evolved yet. He went into Venusaur. I got Stealth Rocks, I got U-turn Chip, and then I went hard out into my Gothitelle. I clicked Spec Psychic, I outsped him, and I OHKO'd him at that range. And I got rid of that, and then there was, what came in? What did come in? I don't remember. I think it was Heatran. I think Heatran came in. So Heatran came in, and I went into my Pelipper. I think this is all bases. I know what the ending is, obviously, but there was a little back and forth, me chipping down some of his mons, but eventually I got in my Kingdra on his Heatran, I believe, And I clicked Surf. But unfortunately, when I got my Kingdra in, the rain had died. So I was Kingdra outside of rain, but I got it in versus Heatran. And I clicked Spec Surf, and he switched out, and he went into his Haxorus. And his Haxorus took a Spec Surf, which was perfect because I put him in range of a rain-boosted Spec Surf. So I was perfectly okay with that. And then... there was more back and forth, right? There was a little bit more back and forth of him getting his threats and then me going into mine. Like when he brought in, actually I think this was near the end. So he brought in Haxorus on my Kingdra. Obviously I'm locked into Surf. I'm not doing more than 50%. He's a Haxorus. I'm going to switch out. I switched out. I think I switched out into my, I don't know. We'll say Pelipper just because I go out to Pelipper. He clicks Superpower. I click U-turn as he goes into something and the rain is up. His Haxorus is in range, everything else is weak to water, or and so Volley clicks, it's in range of Spec Surf. I brought a Kingdra and I click Surf, 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 and everything died. So that was how the game went. Something like that, give or take. It was basically exactly how I described in my team builder it would go, which is Volt Turn into Gothitelle on the Mega Venusaur, trap it, get rid of it, trap, get rid of anything that would stop me from clicking Spec Surf, and then click Spec Surf. And that's exactly how it worked. So we ended up winning 6-0 with Kingdra getting 5 kills and something getting 1. Gothitelle getting 1. Kingdra is actually not number 1 in the league, but if you watch all the videos, you'll know why. We're number 1 in the draft, I should say. But anyway, that's how it went. It was just Volt Turn into Gothitelle, trapped the Mega Venusaur, brought in Kingdra, and destroyed him. So we win 6-0, which is very nice. We're now 7-2, plus, I don't remember. We're now 7-2. We're doing really, really well. Unfortunately, our luck stops now because next week we face Gator, and then we face Kelly, and then we face Emvee. So I hope you guys liked this winning streak that I've been on because it's going to stop because I'm going to get my butt kicked for the next 3 weeks. So that's fun. I hope you liked it. I sure did. But I'm sorry that there's no video and all you've been doing is staring at a screen. But yeah, life sucks and I want to die, and I'll see you next week. Next week, we're words, English. Hold on, let me take a drink of life. I think I just said I'm going to take a drink of life, and I then took a drink of Mountain Dew, which is the same thing. So next week we're facing off against Gator and his Florida Gators, and he's going to eat me like a gator would eat a non-gator. So that's fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, whatever you want to call it, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully there will be a battle. Shout out to 5 a.m. recordings. Deuces. I love you.